Hi there shed fans, welcome back. Today's video is my pit building. As you can see, I've been doing a bit on it already. I've just cut the front face for it and I've glued it on. So I'll just take these, take all these clamps off. Right, so this is now what the pit building looks like. Let's move some rubbish out of the way. I'm not working on a clear bench, as you can see. I'm making a right mess of it today. My pit building's that big. It don't fit on my bench. So that's going to be the pit garage. And then I'll have these lights on here. I have a couple of lights on it, about so. And one at end, one at this end, like that, and one in the middle. Because I'm going to have another one of these pit buildings at the side with the same. Well, I could just put one there and one there, really. And I'll carry on with how I've done it. So my next stage is going to be to put a skin on the back, and I want to be cutting it all out. I need to be cutting the access for the back of the pits. So what I'll do is I just need to clean this edge up. Right, so what I need to do is I need to make a wall up for this one, and that's going to be one pit team, and this is going to be one pit team. So I need to make a wall up front middle for in this gap here, which I've got here. So I can separate the two pit buildings with that. In fact, I'll mark that off. I'll make this wall up now while you're on video. So I've marked that off with a frigging mark. Just remark it again. So this is 2mm light ply that I'm using, because you need it for the strength. I don't know if it's right dimensions or if I'm building it to scale or not. I'm just building it off the top of my head really. So that's what scratch building is. You build something out of your head, copy a picture. You can't buy it as a kit. So you just end up building something what you think's right. And generally the rule of thumb is if it looks right, it usually is right. So what I'm doing here is just marking this, just cutting the sections out for that wood to sit in. Right, so that fits in there nice and tight. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen this main wall here so that it's nice and square. I'll just pull that out of there. I've got copious amounts of this timber, so we can put this along all the edges. We'll cut both sides. I'll trim both sides so it's all square. So it looks the same from both sides, should I say. And this wall, this ply I've got here, it's not straight. It is slightly bent, slightly twisted, so you brace it all and strengthen it all and it comes square. As you can see, it's lifting up when I'm gluing it all together, so that'll not take 2 seconds to sort out. This is the next size up. Yeah, so this is coming on quite well. It's really good to work with this super glue. It goes off really quickly, so you can just like throw stuff together right quick. So that's one side done. Yeah, I think you're gonna be able to see this wall on through my building when it's in. So it is gonna need some. I don't want it to look the same on both sides. I'll complete this wall and stick this wall in, and then call it a day, I think. And then I'll come back another day when when I start doing it back. Because I need to get that back sorted. I need to get some ply so I can cut that, put that back in, put back wall in, put garage entrance and everything. And so I'll just squeeze this together. These are brilliant, these little clips. They are very good. You need them really if you're going to be building. But magnetic racing buildings, it all just clips together and glues. But when you scratch build, you haven't got how they've designed their buildings and build them and put them together is fantastic. It's a fantastic system out what they do. So with that, so with that system, it lends itself to go together better than when you scratch build stuff. I do like scratch building because it's unique. Nobody else has got what you built because it's your building. I'll let that dry off for a second. I'll put another one of my lights together while I'm waiting. If you didn't catch my last pit building video, I've got these spare. I bought an 8 headlight fitting, and I'll just put 4 on it because it goes round a bend, uphill bend. I don't need all 8 on it, so I've bought an 8 head. So I've got these 4 spare lights to do what I want with. So I've realised when you're building these light holders, you put the front edges in first and then the back edges in. You can get this square. You get this square right easy, and then because I was putting it together with that on first, I was putting that down, sticking that on there first, and struggling to get these parts in. But if you don't do it that way, if you do it this way, put these front heads in, make sure that your framework fits for your LEDs, and then put your glue round. Put your glue round for that. Glue your things down, put them in like that. That one and that one. So that's together like that. And then just push. Use your arms to locate it all, to make sure it all sits together. And then you can put this on. Then put that onto all that together there, so that's your light head together, fitted. All put together, all square. Perfect. Right, so that should be dry now. Put that to one side, let that dry. Right, so I've got my cross piece on that side, but I ain't got a cross piece on this side. So I use my offcut from what I had before. Line that up at bottom. So we're going to go opposite way to that side. So it's actually that side like that. Right, so we can glue that in now because that fits in there. I'll get my grippers again. And I'll just squeeze that together. I've got some bigger ones here, some right big ones, but they seem really strong, these. Right, we'll leave that to go off for a minute. Right, so with this how this system is, let me just glue that back on there. So I want One there and one there, I think. So I have to mark that out. And then glue that down, and glue that one down, and wire them both up together to get that to work. Let's get his wall put in. Right, so that's my centre wall in between the pit lane. That just slots in round like that. I can glue that front back to that. So I'm going to call it a day, I think, because I need to, there's a lot of work left to do on this. So I'll call it a day at that. Just a shortish video for me today. I'll catch you on the next one.